Hey guys, so it's Vanessa. I'm very sorry that this video is coming out not very late, like a day late. And also, I forgot to film the intro, so I guess this is the intro. So, hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of Fangirls Only. This week's special guest is JackEL.
Hey,
Hello,
hello.
how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Okay, so before we start off, do you want to tell us a little about yourself? Like, introduce yourself?
Yes, for sure. What's up, guys? My name is JackEL. I'm a music producer, DJ, and I'm currently based in Las Vegas, Nevada, Sin City.
Okay, so we'll start off with the questions now. So, how long have you been a DJ for, and how much has changed or impacted your life?
How much? All right, well, I've been a DJ music producer for a long time. I mean, at least 11 years, but I was doing music before that. So I was producing music since I was like really 8 years old, which would be about like 16 years. But I've been DJing for, yeah, 11 years. And the second part of that question, I didn't really understand. Like, how has that impacted my life doing it for so long? Or
Yeah, like yeah, like any big impacts or
oh, it's impacted every part of my life because I feel like life's all about what you put your time and energy into. Obviously, some people out there are crypto hackers. They're entrepreneurs. They're work at Taco Bell. I've always just pursued producing music, so it's kind of affected every part of my life just because I've devoted so much time and energy towards that.
Okay, so how many gigs do you think you've done like throughout your career? And do you have any favorites?
No, for sure. So I've done tons of gigs. I would say close somewhere between 500 to 1,000, but definitely around like 300 in like pretty big clubs. Um, and yeah, I've had some really dope gigs like in South Korea and Asia. I've opened up for Afrojack before in South Carolina, which was super cool. DJing in Las Vegas, like it's never a dull moment. There's always tons of gigs out here. I just had a show actually a couple of days ago at this big place called Area 15, opening up for like tritonal, jack beats, fire beats, legendary artists, and that was a dope show. A lot of people came out, and it was super fun.
So, if you were to perform at any event, what in the world, which one would it be?
Some really big festivals out there on earth, like so many dope festivals. So really, at the end of the day, as long as I'm doing any of those, I'm super down. EDC Las Vegas, EDC Orlando, Coachella, Tomorrowland, anything by Insomniac is absolutely huge. They throw a bunch of big festivals. Um, there you go. Like any big festival, I'm super down for.
There are a ton of people in the world that want to be like a DJ or a musician or anything. So, do you have any advice on how to get started with that?
Yeah, I mean, you just have to really focus and spend the seconds of your days devoted to what you're passionate for, what your dreams are, what your desires are. So if you want a desire to be a music producer, then you have to educate yourself on what that really means, what it's going to take, and how you're going to make money off that because you can't just do something in life for free all the time. So, same with being a DJ. It's like if you want to be a DJ, you got to understand, okay, do I want $100 a night gigs? Do I want $500 a night gigs? Do I want $1,000 a night gigs? Do I want to build up my brand to be $10,000 a night gigs? Whatever you want, it's going to take practice, knowledge. So definitely practice DJing, buy yourself some turntables, get your music selection organized, idolize big DJs because that helps to like have idols to like look up to people, then you have a place where you might want to go. So,
Okay, so I was actually listening to your songs earlier today, and they're actually really good. My favorite one is Pain so far. Okay, so which one was your favorite to make?
well, so the song Pain, right? I have two different versions. There's like Pain, and then there's Pain VIP. Do you remember which one you heard?
I think AVIP, I
It
believe.
was more trappy, not dubsteppy, right? Like it was like poppy, like it could play on the radio.
Yeah,
Didn't have a big dubstep drop.
I don't remember.
No, you're good. Basically, yeah, there's two versions, so I just wanted to clarify. But I love that song. I love Pain. I love Destiny. I mean, every single one of my songs that I've produced, I have a feeling for, But at the same time is like, I'm working on more music now, I want my future music to be the best music I've ever done. So all the songs that I have coming out, I want those to be what people know me for, you know? So I've been really soul searching deep inside to like find my true sound and like just produce the best stuff I've ever made here this year. So all the songs I have out though on Spotify and stuff really are the real true me. So go ahead and check those out and let me know what y'all think.
So, which one of your songs took the longest to make?
That's a good question. I literally have so many songs. Like, I think I probably have over 300, 400. I mean, I have more songs than that because I've got like 300 plus beats just ready for rappers. Then I have like all these EDM tracks that are finished out on Spotify. And basically, like those, which ones took the longest? I mean, I have this one song that came out. It's called, I always forget how to say it. It's featuring Cumbia Africa. And basically, that track took a minute to make, and I'm still not really that happy with how it turned out. But I definitely took a minute to play the guitars and make the beat and stuff.
So, do you have any like ways to like prepare for your gigs, like or any like rituals or anything you do? Right?
Yeah, for sure. I totally do. Usually, I'm like, I don't want to take too much time practicing for my gigs because I feel like if I spend weeks and or months, I mean, if it's like the biggest gig of my life, then maybe I'll spend a little bit more time. But
Yeah.
if it's just an average gig, like an average gig, then I'll just probably, I don't want to spend more than a couple days, really, 2 or 3 days practicing the set. Um, I already know all my original music. I have a lot of other people's music that I know how to mix. I've got my favorites. So what I usually do is I open up a program called Record Box. And this program, like it's all the DJs use it. You get to DJ. You hook up your turntables to this program. And then basically you can create playlists with songs. The songs are organized by the speed of the song, the key. And I basically go to Record Box. I like create a playlist, title it the name of the show that I have coming up. And then I put all the songs in a playlist for the show that like I actually probably want to spin, all my original tunes that I might want to spin. And I'll kind of know like, am I going to spin dubstep during this set? Am I going to spin trap, pop, house, rock, country? What the hell? What's the gig going to be? Like tomorrow I have a show and the artist that I'm DJing for, they're like, it has to be all hip hop. So I have to make a playlist for that. But that's my ritual is just go into the program Record Box, creating a playlist, putting my tracks in there, practicing. I'll usually make like mini mixes, like I'll mash up songs and produce my set a little more. But that's pretty much it. Try to get my outfit looking sexy and get like a team ready, like a photographer, videographer. What else? Yeah, get my guest list in order. But
Okay, so that was all the questions for today. So thank you so much for coming on. It was great having you.
hey, thanks so much.
No problem. Goodbye.
Bye.
Fangirls out.